I'm Wes Morgan with JoeInsider.com, and we're at Centreville High School today. And we're meeting with Athletics Director Perry Baranic. Thanks for having us today. This is your first year on the job,
Yes.
And the first time we've had a chance to meet. So thanks for having us. And just tell us a little bit about the experience of having spent a few years here and then moving into the Athletics Director role.
Moving down here from Carroll, Michigan, I left as AD there and came to the Centreville area and was able to identify with the football program here through the coach that was here prior was Jeff Turpening, and we both are from the Thumb area and we're acquaintance through the Thumb, and football drew us together. And he knew I was moving into the area, and he uses the word, he stalked me and asked me to come, and I volunteered my first year in 2007 and then became part of the staff, and eventually I became defensive coordinator here. But along with that, Centreville hired me as the custodial supervisor, which I've been serving for the last 6 years, and then was asked in the early spring if I would ever consider being athletic director. And I can honestly tell you that I had to think about it, and because I left that, and when I made my decision, I'm comfortable with it, and I know that that's where I'm supposed to be.
Why did you decide that you wanted to get back into that role?
Well, first and foremost, it puts me with kids. That's a big deal. I enjoy being around them and coaching them and just being in the hallway with them, and I knew that that would get me a little bit closer. And I do like athletics. Obviously, been in it my whole life, and with that combination, I felt the need to get back in it, and I'm excited about it.
At the same time, you're kind of leaving football behind for now, right? I mean, a long career of coaching, and you're kind of hanging it up for now.
I am. I'm going to be around it, and hopefully I'll be able to share my past experience and helping out here. But yes, I coached 30 years in Carroll and 5 years here in Centreville, and I can tell you that lots of great memories and a lot of hours put into that.
Sure.
And I'm backing away, but yet I'm going to be still around it and being a part of the program. Yeah.
You're also moving in at a time, into an administrative role where there's going to be a change for the SJV.
Yes.
You're combining with another league or multiple leagues. What's it going to look like in years to come? This is the last year of the SJV, correct?
Yes, that's what's that's where we're heading right now, and what that looks like is we will be going to the west side of the state, west and north, and we will be picking up teams like Cassopolis, New Buffalo, Lake Michigan Catholic, Bridgman, teams like that. I don't even have all the teams memorized yet, but those are teams that will be coming on board, and we'll form a league, and which will benefit for scheduling, and we've been going more independent, half and half here. And I think having a full league and has its definite benefits.
How difficult has it been, particularly for football and probably basketball, to schedule outside of just 3 other opponents in the SJV? Has that been a real challenge over the last few years?
Because schedules were filled.
Right.
But I will tell you that we did not have a Game 9, and we just got information that Culvert will not be fielding a varsity football team, and they were our week 1, so we all of a sudden had 2 open dates. At this time of year, having 2 open dates, we were fortunate to get a team north of us, Hartford, which is a playoff bound team, and you can't pick and choose your opponent right now. So we were able to pick them up for week 9, And we now have week 1 open, which is not something we want. We're looking every day for a week 1 opponent. So
at this point, I didn't know that. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I mean, with it rapidly approaching, what are the chances you fill that spot now?
They're not good.
Right.
Yeah, we've made phone calls yesterday. We were on the phone with a couple different schools in the state of Michigan, one out of the Detroit area, and they were willing to travel, and they filled it, so I won't even mention them. But we were unable to connect with anybody on week 1, and I'm still every day looking on the web for an opponent, and hopefully we can fill that, because I believe as a football coach, the biggest gain you make as a team is between week 1 and week 2. Mm-hmm. And if we don't have week 1 filled, we're going to go into that game playing an opponent that's already had a game under their belt. And I just think that's a disadvantage for our kids.
Sure.
So we are trying to fill it.
Well, best of luck. I know you've got a few weeks, so maybe somebody will materialize and you can nail that down in a hurry. You've been with the football team for years now. Can you give us a little bit of a scoop as to what we can expect from this team this year? I know there's a long way to go and 2-a-days and sorting things out, but do you have a sense of what this team can do this year?
What I have right now is what Coach Hartung is attempted to do, and he's very passionate about carrying it out, is finding kids that are committed. We're trying to get the commitment and then worry about the wins later, honestly. Mm-hmm. It's not that we don't want to win them all, but right now we're trying to find kids that will buy in, that are committed, and then build on that. Numbers-wise, you going to be okay this year, I think we're okay right now. We can't have anybody injured, obviously. Right. And we're filling a very important role of quarterback here. And he has a couple kids that are working very hard at it all summer. And so I think we're heading in the right direction. I also think that it's a long road ahead. I really do. Well, we appreciate the time, Perry, and we look forward to catching up with you once the fall season rolls around here. We have a few weeks. Today's August 6th, so a lot for this man to do over the next few weeks in his new role, but it's exciting, so thanks for having us. I appreciate this time. Thank you. Yeah.